Yes, your man, world famous international DjYoSir. I just done did my Afrobeat sets, Afrobeat Unruly with City Key. Big up!
Yes. What's up? Welcome. It's another edition of Afrobeats Unruly with your boy Sadiki. You know what it is. Every Saturday we're here, happy on AUK Radio. Doing this. Listen, thank you for your support. Thank you for clicking on our pages on Instagram, on YouTube. Checking everything out. Thank you so much. Because of you, we're here every Saturday, each and every Saturday. We're here bringing you Afrobeats Unruly. Today is no exception. Listen, today is a special day as well. We have the boss DJ, DjYoSir, international boss DjYoSir, all the way from Nigeria here.
Right,
brother. What's up, man?
Good,
how you doing?
Good. Wonderful,
man. Good to see you here.
Good to see you, Sariki.
Listen. I can't lie. You know what? Yeah, I've been hearing about you for ages. From some top guys. Right. And finally, I get to have the opportunity to be here with you.
I feel blessed.
How are
to be
you, my
here
brother?
Well, I'm great, my brother. I feel blessed to be here. It's a beautiful thing you got going on. Keep going.
Thank you. Listen, before I start, I want the world to know. Tell us who is DJ boss DjYoSir. Who are you?
Yeah, boss DjYoSir. My name is Anthony Biosa Onya. I'm Nigerian. I'm from Anambra State.
Shout outs to Nigeria.
Yes, shout out my people.
Yeah, let's do this.
Right.
Let's do it. We see you. And what go?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm that Igbo boy, to be precise.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
So I'm Nigerian, and my name is Anthony.
Nice.
Anthony Biosa. Onya is my last name.
Oh, nice. So tell me, how was your upbringing like?
Well, I come from a large family of 10. It was
no way.
Yeah.
How many stepmothers do you have?
I just have one, but it's a
lovely.
A football team. We're
lovely.
10. I have nine other siblings. Nine other siblings. We're 10. That's I have four brothers, 5 sisters, plus myself makes it 10.
Tell me, how did you survive?
Well,
10, money.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You have to do
what you gotta do, But I come from a very loving and supportive family, so that has been good. Part of the good part of being raised with a family like that.
Oh man, so tell me, how did your love for music even begin?
To be honest with you, I think it was a calling. It is a calling.
It is always.
Music is innate.
It's God gifted.
I remember back when I was much younger, I used to run out of class and I used to get all the lashes and the whooping for not going because I'd been a music guy from day one. I always used to want to be around music. Back in my hood, my city where I represent, Festac town, it's like the home of Afrobeatz.
So you're from Festac.
Yeah, I represent Festac to the death of me.
Bro, tell me what's special about Festac? Because I have a lot of people speak about Festac, from Two Face to all these guys speak about Two Face.
If you say Afrobeatz, you can't complete the Afrobeat story without not including Festac.
Why though? Why? Can you explain that?
Yeah, because practically the pioneers, as we would like to call them, probably before the Two Faces and the Black Faces, we had a lot of underground rappers, and Afrobeat artists that pioneered the movement. Then afterwards, before the likes of the Two Faces, the Sound Sultan and all that. So Festac is really, really impactful as regards Afrobeats. It's like the home ground of Afrobeats.
Listen, I can actually imagine like a homecoming. A Festac homecoming.
Oh yes,
because it's gonna be like Two Face is gonna be here, Sound Sultan here.
Everybody. He's so resting. Sound Sultan. He late now. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
That's a legend. He's someone that put a lot of us up.
Listen, this sounds good. So tell me, why did you say, okay, I love music, but I'm gonna be a DJ? Where did that DJ love come from?
Yeah, well, for me, it was like I've been a collector of records, as way back as I know. Like I told you, the whole music thing is innate. I'm passion driven about it. So having been a collector of records, back from the 90s, all that stuff, and of course, when I had the opportunity to be an artist, I got into the studio a couple of times.
Oh my
I
God,
probably did not have the vocal.
No, you need to give us that freestyle.
You know what I'm saying?
That first freestyle.
I probably did not have. I didn't have the vocal. I didn't have the vocal strength. To pull the weight. Well, I guess
maybe at that time.
Time. I don't do some recordings, but for me, pushing and promoting the records was just my thing. I like to be on that part of the whole scene.
And I like that because showbiz. A lot of people don't understand that it's show business. We've got artists, we've got managers, we've got promoters, we've got DJs, we've got people running clubs and stuff like that. So for me, I think that makes sense.
It's a whole industry attached to the Afro.
All right. So if I understand, so basically you went to the studio to try your luck.
I had a studio growing up back home. So,
you had a studio? Yeah. At what age, bro?
I think I was about 14, because like I said, Festac is a music community. So if you're not playing basketball, you're already doing music or you're DJing or, it was an artist then. I could see, so you could just fix yourself in. So I had a studio.
I could just imagine the way the whole Festac
it was very beautiful. Growing up, so I had a studio back at 16. We're just doing record. Then we're doing record boxes, not the whole thing we have going on.
It's like
So, but it was a good start. I still everywhere because I'm a music man, so I always have to have that around me all the time. So I just chose my part. I'd rather just promote, the genre. You see where it is now? It's what I've been doing.
Gone.
Just trying to.
Otilo.
You know what I'm saying, my brother?
Otilo is gone. So tell me, bro. What I want to know is, at what point did you pick up, the DJ set, and say, listen, this is what I want to do?
Yeah, I think that was way back as 2000. That's way back 2000. That's about 23 years ago. If I'm right.
Because, hard work, innit?
Yeah. I left my secondary education in '99. That's I graduated from secondary school in '99. I had to go to the university because I wanted to just do straight music. But coming from an African home, you got to go to school.
You have to do what the dad wants you to be.
Yeah. So that time I was in between just doing what I had to do because I was of adult age. With the help from my brother, I have an older brother, very supportive. Nice. He always encouraged me and say, follow your part.
And do you.
So fortunately for me, I applied for some DJ courses in South Africa. That's the Denon DJ Music School in South Africa. Then I got accepted and I traveled to South Africa to go perfect the craft. I did that about 6 months. I was trained by one of the legendary DJs in South Africa. His name is David Skeens. He's like the underground pioneers of the house music. It's Afro house music we hear now. He's white though, but he's a genius.
He's a pioneer,
you know what I mean? Yeah. So I did my whole DJ training in South Africa. And then on DJ Music School because I had to get a certification for that and come back home and show my people, because if you don't have a certification, people never take you seriously.
Yeah, they don't take you serious. They feel like, what are you doing? Go to school and be somebody and you're here doing all of this. Listen, I can't lie. Your story, is very inspiring. I can't lie. So when you came back from South Africa,
then that's when I did South Africa 6 months. I crashed the course because it was supposed to be about 9 months. So the classes were about 3-4 times in a week, so I had to do like 5 weeks straight to try to class it. So I did 6 months. Then I got admission into the University of Nigeria. So I came back. I went to the University of Nigeria. I went to go study political science.
So you did political science?
Political
did you finish?
Yeah, of course.
Nice,
nice,
man. Congratulations.
My MSc in public administration and now an Open University in Nigeria.
Bro, this is nice. So tell me, at that time you were doing political science and you still had this certificate, DJ certificate.
Yeah.
So after political science, what did you do next?
Well, I just went all out because while I was in university, I was promoting, doing what I love to do. We used to have all them gigs, all that Afrobeats parties, I was the man back in school. So a lot of people used to, want to connect with the music because they knew, that was when Afrobeat was popping, and I was popular back home because coming back from Festac town, people knew that when you're from Festac, you just know, you popping. So I just made up my mind after school, yo, this is what I got to do, because I'm passionate about the whole music thing. So, and I believe you got to love what you do, because it's what you love to do. That's what your dreams are gonna actualize into. So that was just my story, and that's how it's been going. Beautiful.
Very, very interesting. Very interesting. So, tell me what happened after you completed your university degree in how do you call it? Political science.
Yeah. So
where did you go from there?
So I had the option of probably go get a job, but I wasn't gonna do that. Hell no.
No, you would do it, but
I was never gonna do that.
But not using the degree that you got.
Exactly. Because it never really worked like that back home.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter what you go practice in university. That's what you're gonna come out to.
After reality is gonna hit you
straight up.
Yeah.
So what happened was, my brother has been in the West because he was born here.
Okay.
He's Dutch. Then, like I told you, that was when Afrobeat was popping heavy back in 2004, 2003. So, because I left university in 2004. I graduated in 2004.
Okay, nice.
So that was, it was popping at that time. So I told him, because, I'm in my city. I'm from Festac town. And I was born there. And like I said, it was practically one of the pioneer underground homes of Afrobeats. So I said to him, yo, we need to take it to another level. Let's just go into the entertainment, hospitality, lifestyle business. I didn't have the funds, but he was in the West, and God being so kind, he was doing so well at that time. So he came back home, and we set the Grasshoppers entertainment thing together.
No, hang on. So you mean the Grasshopper? Are you talking about the Grasshopper Club?
Yeah,
like the nightclub.
It started as a label. It started as a music entertainment label.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you have any artists on?
Yeah, I signed the artists, YMZ. Signed the artists for about 4 or 5 years. Try to push him, but sometimes
it's music. It's show business.
Sometimes we just
doesn't work like that.
Took out focus from the artistry and concentrated on myself. I concentrated on myself as a brand, as a DJ, with the whole lifestyle and entertainment stuff I had going on. So we had a club. It's called Grasshoppers. We popped up Grasshoppers. That was about 15 years ago.
No way.
Yeah,
trust me.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say you've been holding down this nightclub for 15 years now?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
because
brother.
I know it's not easy to do that, man.
Bro.
It's just not easy to, not even a year, run a club for a year, nightclub.
Yeah. It's a nightclub, a restaurant, and bar.
So let me ask you, did you start your playing gigs with that? When you got, when you focused on yourself, or you were actually doing it actively by then?
Yeah, I told you that, I did my whole DJ practice in South Africa.
Exactly.
When I got my certification, I came back home. I wanted to work in the radio. Be honest, because I was always hyped about having that whole radio vibe and all that. So I wanted to do that. I applied for a couple of radios, but then it wasn't too comfortable with
for you. Yeah,
exactly. And then the online thing wasn't really popping, but I had a studio, so I was just recording content by myself and promoting Afrobeats with my online radio at that time. Probably before it just popped.
I get it. So tell me, there's an interesting story I want to ask you about. How did you grow up with Two-Face Idibia?
Yo, that's my brother,
No, did you grow up with him?
Not officially. They moved into Lagos in the early 90s.
Okay.
I live in
okay,
Lagos.
But you and him, you had an affiliation, you guys were guys.
Everybody in Festac town, because when they moved into Lagos, they moved into Festac town. As a group, it was him and the artist Blackface then. Blackface was the head of the group.
Tell me, so how was, back then he wasn't Two-Face now. How was it?
Well, sometimes people are celebrated. People like to call them celebrities, but when someone has it, from where I'm from, we like to call them celebrated people. We've been we celebrate him, not as a celebrity.
Yeah, but you celebrate him.
Always celebrate it. Yeah, exactly. So even before he popped, we don't knew we carry him matter for head. You get me? Yeah, exactly.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? So we've been known, because there's only one there can only be one legendary like that. You know, they don't make him twice. You know, in the
can
history
you share
of
any
Afrobeats.
experience of his you know, his whole upbringing, anything you've seen, or his movement, you know, with the whole music thing before even we heard of him?
Be honest with you, he's a very reserved guy. You know, a lot of people don't know that. He's very reserved, very prayerful, very cool, he's a support system, not to me, to a lot of people. You know what I mean? He's someone we look up to, and he's someone that delivers a lot of life lessons through his music. So if you want to be successful in whatever you know field you find yourself, if you play a Two-Face record, I'm sure you catch a line in between.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so
because I can't lie, me being a Ghanaian, I remember the first time I heard his song. I think I heard African Queen, and back then I was still doing music. And I'm like, yo, this guy's got a vibe.
Yo, he is, man.
Because before, you have to understand, what a lot of people don't know is before Two-Face, the music was not really focused on Nigerian music, basically. I can't lie. Because when we talk about the whole thing, we know Fela, but it was like Ghana, South Africa, and all the... You understand what I'm trying to say?
My brother,
yeah, so when I heard Two-Face, I felt like, yo, this guy came with his own pidgin. He made pidgin, you know, sound, cool and everything. So I can't lie.
Absolutely.
So tell me, how do you move from, knowing him from Festac to DJing for him?
You know, like I said, he's always been very supportive. You know, like back home, we support ourselves. You know, and for me, having close ties with him. So because he been big, forever. Like
forever.
Before he became a celebrity, he's been celebrated.
Yeah, I get it.
So back home, when people come, say you want to come see Two-Face and you're coming to Festac Town, it's Grasshoppers.
Oh, that's where he's gonna be.
Exactly. That's where it's going. So
that makes sense.
That was a big boom for me as well because that was my spot.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? So I used to have people.
Bro, you're just rocking the song.
It was just advantage of of that love. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Everybody wanted to come see Two-Face back when he was living in Festac Town. You come to Grasshoppers for the upcoming artists. A lot of that time, Davido came to Grasshoppers, Bono Boy came to Grasshoppers, Wizkid came to Grasshoppers. All of them came to Grasshoppers to come see Two-Face. So even if he was not there at that time, I was gonna play host.
Sure.
You get me?
Sure.
Yeah. Gracefully, I'm a good host. So that got me, kind of connected and tied to a lot of, artists. And I took advantage of it being a DJ. So I was breaking records. Probably before the music hits. They bring the records to the club, and we, because I have ears for music as well. Then if it's gonna pop, it's gonna pop. So.
There's this thing I want to know about breaking music.
Right.
As a DJ, what do you look? For example, if an artist brings you, a new tune, what do you look up to before even planning? Like, okay, I'm gonna play this. This is gonna be this or this. What do you look up for?
Be honest with you, I like to. For me, this is my own perspective. I like to understand the journey the artist is coming from, because whether it's Miggity Mac, it don't matter to me. But I like to understand what journey you were coming from. You know what I mean? Okay. You can't Photoshop reality.
Sure. Reality hits you.
It hits you. And that's something about artistry. When this artists go into the studio, most of them, the really, really talented artists go into the studio to go record. You see a lot of them tell just stories and all that stuff. So I like to really project not practically the instrumentals or the production. I like to know what the artist. I like to be in the artist's shoes and capture the moment. And thank God Afrobeats has made it easier for us, because back then we used to listen to rap.
Yeah, sure.
And we copied the culture, but that was not our thing.
It wasn't.
You know what I mean? So when an artist is singing and in the dialect or the language you understand, you can really connect to it.
No, I feel you, and I feel like so let me ask you. After that, after seeing the artist's journey and their story, if you understand it, do you also mind about the production?
The production is very important, because sometimes even back then when I had a label, a music label, I was always going to be in the studio with the producer and the artist when they're doing the recordings, because sometimes there needs to be a connection. If the producer and the artist do not have a connection, they're not gonna bring anything fruitful out the bag.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's very important. I see it as a very, very key important factor of music production that the artist and the producer have to synchronize to together to make great records. I think is very important for the culture.
Big up yourself for passing through, man. It's been a wonderful
my pleasure.
Discussion with you, boss DJ.
My pleasure.
Tell me, man, Kasan call me. I'm
house. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. One now, go keep there. Good looking up.
Yeah. Why not?
It's a pleasure to be here,
man. I'm glad. So, what's your last words for us before we?
Shout out to everybody in the AUK radio. Support the movement. Afrobeat is up right now. We ain't coming down. Break the records. Share with your people. Share the music. Don't go out and download. Buy the records. I beg your pardon. Go to the show. Support the arts. Go to the parties. We're here now. Afrobeat's not going nowhere. Shout out to the whole movement. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you for
a very good pleasure.
Man. Listen,
and I like and I support what you guys are doing.
Bless you, my brother. That. Thanks everybody for doing the listening every day, each and every Saturday. You're here, showing us love. Big us, my producer for today. Big us, Junior.
Boom.
I see you, Bills, a manager. I see you, Neka, and everybody doing this. Listen, next week Saturday, see us here. Let's go. Yeah.
Yes.
Bless up, bro.
Nice one, my brother, man.